Today's be is be drawn. Page 88. Arrive. I arrive and settle in. I listen to the sounds around me. I breathe deeply, wholly and gently. I imagine you looking at me with great love. You are here with me today. I am thankful for that. I am thankful you intimately understand what it is like to be a human being. What a wonder that you loved the world so much that you drew near to us. You are Emmanuel, God with us. Today, I want to be drawn by you and to you, experiencing you with me in the midst of more moments of my life. I breathe slowly and deeply for several breaths, thinking or whispering be as I inhale, and drawn as I exhale. I am drawn to you, Jesus. Bask. This is written from Jesus to you. Remember that one of my names is Emmanuel, which is translated in Hebrew, God with us. When you are feeling weak and tested, worried, angry, or impatient, draw near to me. I'm not only with you, but I understand you. How well I know that being human can be hard. This is a scripture. I am not out of touch with your reality. I've been through weakness and testing, experienced it all but the sin. Allow this truth to deepen your connection with me. It is fundamental to your faith to believe that I was like you in all things, except sin. That means that I, like every human being, was often tempted by all kinds of things. However, I never sinned by choosing my will above the will of my Abba. Do not think for one moment that being fully God elevated me above the stressors that are common to being human. Do not allow the story you know about my divinity to eclipse what it meant for me to be wholly human. My life lived on earth not only changed history and eternity, but it can have a very intimate and real impact on how you live your everyday life. Let me say this a different way. If my life doesn't make a difference in your life, in your daily working, eating, going to bed, and waking up life, draw near and talk with me, not as one distant in divinity, but as one intimate in experience. I'm going to say that again. Draw near and talk with me, not as one distant in divinity, but as one intimate in experience. Allow whatever excites or worries you to draw you near to me, to turn your gaze to me and increase your desire for me. Take whatever is going on today and ask me to help you allow the very real struggles or joys to connect us. What happens in your life matters so much to me because you matter so much to me. I want you to experience my care, my voice, and my love with and for you in all things. Take in what it means for you that I was fully God and fully human. There were times that I seethed in anger. I felt frustrated, impatient, and irritated. Sometimes life overwhelmed me, and I worried about what to do next. I felt exhausted and was discouraged. When you feel sad, remember that I too wept with sorrow. When you're with friends and family, enjoying a good meal or laughing together, remember that I spent lots of time loving people and eating, sharing stories and laughing together. When you feel barraged by the needs of others, remember that I understand that too. Crowds clamored over and over for me to meet their needs. The hungry wanted me to provide food. The oppressed pleaded that I would make them free, and the sick begged that I would heal them too. When you feel lost or confused, I understand. When you feel pained at being mistreated and misunderstood, I understand. I was too. When you feel far from me or abandoned by me, remember my last words spoken before I died was this. This is the scripture. I groaned out of the depths, crying loudly, Eli, Eli, lama sabach, I'm going to mispronounce this, sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you abandoned me? Selah, pause and ponder in my presence. If you are suffering, I understand. I am near. In everything and at all times, remember that whatever you are going through, I understand. And if you are not drawn to me, simply ask me to fuel your desire for me, especially if it feels distant or faint. I will never force you to come to me. I love you too much for that. This is the scripture. I wait for you to come to me so I can show you my love and my compassion. Be drawn by my loving, intimate understanding of you. Be drawn into the world to be love, my Spirit's breath propelling you and my love sustaining you as you go. Draw near, dear one. I love you. You are mine, and I am yours. Pray. Draw me like a magnet to you. I want to have an experience with both the magnetic pull and the blessed rest of being drawn to you. I want to live, move, and have my being with you. Today, draw me, Jesus, right here and right now. You are here and you understand. You are Emmanuel, God with me. This is the scripture. And as for me, it is good to draw near to God. I'm in the very presence of God. Oh, how refreshing it is. I've made the Lord, my God, my home. I am yours, and you are mine. I breathe slowly and deeply for several breaths, thinking or whispering, be as I inhale and drawn as I exhale. I am drawn to you, Jesus. Savor and listen. Scripture, Psalm 65:4, Isaiah 55:1-3, Jeremiah 33:3, and John 11:33 and 35. Those are all from the Message. Songs. Contemplative, Come Close, One Hope Project. Contemporary, Drawn to You, Audrey Assad. Ponder. Take a moment and consider what is capturing your attention today. With what thoughts did you fall asleep last night or awaken this morning? What projects, plans, or people are you excited or worried about? Now consider. Do you sense that in it all, Jesus is Emmanuel, God with you, and is with each one who came to mind? What is the texture or the essence of your emotions and heart, or your thoughts and actions today? Consider zooming back the lens, contemplating this question about the texture or essence of your emotions and heart as you look at your life as a whole. Do you find yourself discouraged and angry, stressed, hurried, and overwhelmed as you navigate life? Allow your everyday highs and lows to draw you more deeply into being more connected with Jesus. Consider these questions. Is your life divided into spiritual times of worship and prayer, and then your everyday life? If so, what if there was more of a connection between the two? What is your everyday experience of Jesus? Do you regularly feel that he is with you and he loves you? Watch for feelings of guilt or shame. If you sense something, be grateful for the gift of seeing what is true. Whisper a prayer of your desire to live more connected with Jesus, to more wholly experience him in more parts of your life and your being. Ask Jesus to show you what you've allowed yourself to be drawn to, even good people or good things that will never satisfy you the way he does. There's no shame here, just the light of his fiery love. How might the ways in which Jesus never forces anyone to receive his love inform how you relate to others? Is there someone in your life on whom you force your ways or your love? Talk to Jesus about what you're thinking and feeling, and surrender this person to him and to his care. Ask Jesus to restore whatever is broken in this relationship, for your hearts to be drawn to each other, to have a reunion of connection, so that you can share the love you've been so eager to give. Practice. Commit to pausing and asking Jesus to draw you to him when you feel strong emotions today. Allow the human realities of overwhelm, excitement, anger, or worry to connect you more with him as you remember that he, too, felt human emotions. Simply be still and allow yourself to be drawn to him. As you pause, tilt your head down toward your heart as a physical act of your longing to be still and draw near to Jesus, the one who is never not with you. Whisper a prayer. Draw me, Jesus, right here and right now. You are here and you understand. You are Emmanuel, God with me. Ask Jesus if there is a way that this very real sense, Ask Jesus if there is a way this very real sense of being drawn more often and more closely to him might fuel you to be more like him in how you speak, think, or act. Ask him to help you look for one opportunity to practice this. Remember, he intimately understands what you're going through. He is not out of touch, and he greatly loves you. Write a word or a phrase in the margin here or in your journal to remind you of what you have experienced. Breathe slowly and deeply for several breaths, thinking or whispering be. As you inhale and drawn, as you exhale, you are drawn to Jesus. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Be with Jesus in quiet, wordless ways, or share more what's in your mind and your heart.